If you look at the steering wheel of the Brekr, you'll see a button with the letter M on it, which stands for Mode. With this button, you can choose between 4 driving modes, conveniently labeled 1, 2, 3, or 4. Hey, what's up? I'm Simon. I'm at Brekr today to explain exactly what each of those modes mean. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with mode 1. It's the Eco position. What does Eco stand for? Economy. Economical? One of those two. What this means is you won't reach maximum speed and you also get a little bit less acceleration, but in return, you get range, baby! Depending on your driving style and conditions, you can get 25 all the way up to 50% more range. That is pretty tidy. In this mode, you also get more control over the throttle. That means maneuvering in tight spaces or driving at a walking pace in a crowded environment is much easier in driving mode 1. You can accelerate in a controlled manner. Nice. Driving mode 2 gives you a little bit faster acceleration and allows you to reach that all-important top speed. In driving mode 3, you can accelerate even faster, and of course, you still reach that beautiful top speed. Driving mode 4 is a small step up, and the moped brakes harder on the engine when the throttle is released. What does that mean? Let me explain. The motor works as a dynamo and actually charges the battery as you ride. Listen, it does this in all of the modes, but in mode 4, it really does this. So using the throttle, you can both accelerate and decelerate. Now, you choose your driving mode before you start moving. Make sure that the kickstand, we'll get this in a close-up afterwards. Make sure that the kickstand is up, otherwise the Brekr will remain in the P position, which probably stands for park. I'm pretty good at these abbreviations. After folding it up, the moped is in neutral. N, it says N on the thing. Briefly squeeze one of the brakes to activate the drive position. Now, the driving modes on the Brekr don't work like a traditional gearbox where you go from 1 to 2 to 3. You essentially choose the driving mode depending on the situation. And if you want, you can even change the mode while you're driving. Nice. When adjusting the driving mode, you'll notice on the display is an estimated range, and that changes as you change modes. So in mode 1, you have the longest range, and in mode 3, the shortest. In mode 4, you gain a little bit extra because, as we said, the motor recovers extra energy from when you're braking. Now, the moment that you start driving, the range indicator starts adapting to your driving style. First of all, the Brekr gives you an indicative range, but that is updated as you ride. This means you're the one who chooses the ideal driving mode depending on the ride you're planning and the conditions on the day. Listen, I've had a go on this bad boy, and whatever mode you put it in, 1 through 4, you are going to have a great time.